So we actually have a happy ending to a digital ownership problem that had happened. Yeah, I know, that sounds crazy to say out loud, given just how everything's going on these days with PlayStation announcing they're going fully physical and whatnot. But have a look at this one. So basically, a gamer lost access to his entire Microsoft account, and every digital game that was attached to it has just disappeared. And Microsoft, do you know what they told him? They pretty much just said, hey, you just got to go buy everything again and then start a new account. So he took Microsoft to court and he actually won. Now, this case comes from Brazil. Now, over in Brazil, their laws are pretty different to most of the world, and they kind of are a bit more pro-consumer there. But anyway, so this gamer who went by the name of Auto Liberal says his Microsoft account was flagged for unauthorized access. Now, according to the support messages that he shared, Microsoft permanently suspended the account after detecting that its security information had been changed. He then goes on to explain that he has two-factor enabled, but Microsoft's recovery process just would not give him his account back. I think we've all had a similar situation at some stage. And this wasn't just like a disposable account that he used for multiplayer. He had his entire digital game library attached to it. All of his Microsoft purchases, Microsoft Service, and potentially things like his OneDrive and Windows licenses and Windows Office subscriptions, they were all connected to the same Microsoft account. So you see how this starts to become a problem when everything is digital? So once that account was suspended, he was effectively just locked out of everything, like too fucking bad, right? So Microsoft support reportedly told him that the suspension was permanent and that he would need to create a whole new account and just buy everything again. Just think about how insane that is. You spend hundreds, if not thousands of dollars building this digital library of not just games, but like things you use for your Microsoft Office, and that account just gets compromised and the platform holder just says, nah, we can't recover it, and somehow you're just expected to just buy everything again. And yet Microsoft still keeps all of your money. You don't get any type of compensation for this. And just to make it even worse, it's not like any of these games have been delisted. They're all still out there available digitally, but you're then being told to buy them again because the company controlling the account has decided that restoring your access is just too difficult. So instead of accepting that, he used Brazil's consumer protection system and filed a court case against Microsoft. And the court ordered Microsoft to restore the account within 15 days. And Microsoft was also ordered to pay roughly $400 in damages. Now, if it failed to restore the account, additional daily penalties would apply. So let's just be crystal clear about what this means. This is a first instance small claims judgment involving one person in Brazil. It does not suddenly mean worldwide legal precedent proving that everyone owns their digital games forever. I wish that was the case, but it doesn't. Microsoft could potentially challenge this decision, and laws surrounding digital purchases are different in every country. But the message behind the ruling is incredibly important, and I hope it gets discussed more. A corporation cannot advertise a digital product, take someone's money, then act as though that customer has no rights to the moment something goes wrong. And they didn't even do anything wrong, remember? And the gaming industry loves to tell you that digital distribution is more convenient. No discs, no waiting for deliveries, your entire collection follows your account wherever you go. And yeah, that can be true, but that convenience creates one enormous point of failure: the account itself. Lose the disc for one physical game and you lose one game. Lose your digital account and you could lose everything connected to that entire account, even stuff that's not to do with gaming. And there's so many things that are wrong with this, but one part that is kind of freaky is that it doesn't necessarily require you to cheat in the game, break any terms of service, commit fraud, or whatever it is. A compromised account, an automated security system, or failed recovery process could be enough to put your entire library at risk. And that's why physical media still matters. Well, it's one of the reasons why physical media still matters. And to be completely transparent, I'm not really that much of a physical media guy anymore. However, the option to be there should remain forever, really. The court case itself isn't a complete digital ownership victory like some people are already presenting it as. I wish that was the case, I really do, but it's not. But really what it was just one dude refusing to accept the idea that he had to pay for everything again when he had done nothing wrong. But honestly, I'm just happy to see the consumer win, and I hope the story spreads, and I hope it sends a message that, yeah, you can actually beat these companies. if enough people come together.